morning. His Excellency, the Minister for Culture and Tourism, even if he's leaving, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, dear Governor of Antalya, dear Deputy Mayor, dear Chairman of ACCOP, dear representatives of governmental bodies and NGOs and members of governments, dear partners in the tourism industries, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you on behalf of the Dare Tour Group. First of all, I would like to apologize that I'm not able to speak in this wonderful language of Turkey, but it's a huge honor and privilege for me to be here. At the age of 16, as a teenager, with 3 of my closest friends, I embarked on an Interrail trip. This is this 4 weeks free ticket for train rides throughout Europe. And the first stop we did was the beautiful city of Istanbul. A couple of days later, we continued our journey on a bus to Kuşadası. And the beauty of this country, this incredible wealth of cultural highlights, and first and foremost, the warmth of the hospitality and the friendliness of the Turkish population has captured me from the first moment and has never let go ever since. And since then, I have been countless times to Turkey. As a professional for the last 2 decades, I think one of my most important destinations I was doing business with was always Turkey. And never ever, even in my wildest dreams as a 16 years old, I could have imagined to stand here today in front of you, delivering a keynote speech and talking about the future and the dynamics of the tourism in Turkey. It's an incredible honor, and from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you, Kaan, for this fantastic opportunity. And as CEO of the Dare Tour Group, but also as a private person, I'm truly humbled and honored by this opportunity. And let me say, all my colleagues at the Dare Tour Group, and in the meantime we are 15,000, we share the same appreciation for Turkey. We want to build success together with you. We are thinking bold, and in the last years we have come from nearly nowhere, and nowadays Turkey is for us one of our largest tourism destinations. Maybe next year it will be the largest in our overall network, and that's due to the great cooperation with so many of you here in the room, and you have my full commitment and the full commitment of Dare Tour that we want to continue jointly this growth journey together with you to drive mutual success. As often pictures can speak louder than words, we have prepared a little video which I would love now to share with you. I hope it works. Oh, no. Can you show the video? Oh. Oh, it's no next? Okay, we had prepared a little video. Oh no. Okay, there was a wonderful video prepared. I'm very sorry for that. We can't show it. Therefore, let's continue. Let me then tell instead who we are at Dare Tour. That's what you see here on the screen. We are, in the meantime, the clear #1 in Turkey. We operate out of 16 European source markets. In our portfolio, we have more than 200 companies. Overall, we have a history of more than 100 years, and we are very strong in distribution online, but we have also more than 2,000 stationary travel agencies. And as said before, we employ 15,000 employees. And we are backed and owned by one of the largest German retailer group, REWE. It's a large group delivering each year nearly 100 million of turnover, 380,000 employees, That's what we do at Rewe, and that gives us a very solid foundation. But we, at Der Tour, we are also profitable and generating a lot of turnover for the group. This year, we delivered a landmark transaction. You might have read about it. We took over the Hotelplan Group. The Hotelplan Group is one of the largest travel group based in Switzerland. Now we are the clear market leader also in Switzerland. We did the closing end of August, and we added another 1.5 billion turnover. That means on a 12-month period, Der Tour Group now delivers more than 10 billion euros in terms of turnover. Hotelplan will bring us 2.5 million additional guests, and I think we add 1,500 employees. And that will strengthen our overall brand portfolio, what you see here. We are active basically in retail, in tour operator, and we have specialists. I will come to that in a second. But you see here the brands we add. I just would like to mention the most important one, which is obviously Hotelplan in Switzerland, a leading brand in the volume mainstream tour operator out of Switzerland. It's V-Tours in Germany, a very strong brand, and you saw a lot of the specialists in the bottom left, which we add primarily in the UK. Here, again, our geographic footprint, you see we are active in 16 European source markets. We are always striving to be the number 1 or number 2 in the markets. We are extremely strong in Central Europe, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, but also and in particular in Eastern Europe and in the Nordics. How do we operate? This is the way we operate. You basically see we have a very strong focus on distribution online, but also offline or hybrid. We still own and operate or have via franchise partners more than 2,000 travel agencies. In tour operating, we distinguish between the volume, primarily sun and beach tour operating, and the so-called specialist. We have 20 brands active in various markets in the volume tour operating, more than 30 in the specialist business. I will come to that in a second. And what is more important, and we heard about trends earlier today from the colleagues and the previous speakers, I think customers are looking for new experience, and that's something where we are actively expanding, building active experiences, which is on the one hand side delivered by our own destination managed companies, where we are active in 31 countries with more than 50 offices, and obviously in the hotel space, also big area of growth for us. In the meantime, more than 120 hotels which we operate, we self or together with partners. Let's look, as this is very important for us and this distinguishes us from many competitors, is our strong footprint in the specialist business, which is a big source for extra growth and extra profit. And we offer the whole variety in a very special way. What you can see here, we are very strong in the sports business, where you can do golfing, diving, but all kind of active and passive sports. We are here one of the leading tour operators. An area which is growing a lot is the upmarket luxury travel, with a superb brand like Carrier in the UK, but also specialist businesses for very individual and single trips like Explore. And what we also do is really very cultural trips or destinations like for Lapland and the Nordics with Contiki or Donatella in Italy. This is what we do. Overall, we have already reached more than 1 billion turnover in our specialist businesses with round about 30 brands. Very important for us is our own destination management company. I mentioned it here, 31 countries, 71 offices, more than 1,700 employees, where we are active, working for 5.7 million guests a year annually and actively growing. I'm very happy here also in Turkey. We have a very strong own DMC organization with 170 employees serving our guests and delivering and helping our guests to have the best experiences. In the hotel business, and I will come to that in a second, I think you see here we have actively at the moment 12 brands in 16 destinations, 120 hotels. I will dive deeper into that a little bit later. So let's continue by having a look on the industry and the global trends. And what we have heard before, I think we live in a world where it's nearly a constant crisis. It's geopolitics, it's the economic environment, it's hyperinflation, it's FX rates, but it's also factor cost increases, which we have seen. And that has an impact on, oh no, it's a little bit sad. There was an animation. Unfortunately, our presentation doesn't work properly. So there is the Global Health Index. I will explain what actually I wanted to show to you. This is actually something which you see here. The Global Health Index is measuring if there's a positive sentiment from a consumer, if it will go up or down. And it was very, very positive after the pandemic. We have seen that up to 2024. We saw tremendous growth rates, a very positive index. But we see now a clear cooling effect. So I think the curve has been in the pandemic obviously down. It has been up on 100%, above 100% very clearly up to 2024. And now it's fading down and it's around the 0 mark. So I think it's a little bit a challenging environment. Other trends we look at is very important for us are the consumer trends. And we have heard about that. And what is encouraging, and that's what we see also in our numbers, I think, that a lot of the Europeans, which are important in the customer group for Turkey, they still want to grow. 62% believe or want to spend even more than in the prior year, which is good. I think if you look at the Germans, I think that's also a very important group here for us. It's with remote work, they want to go on a vacation, they stay longer and they go maybe also in the shoulder seasons. You also see here that from a destination shift, they want to have new experiences. They want not only to go to the mass markets, they want also to go to smaller and to niche destinations which are less crowded. A very important trend in terms of experience where we focus a lot is the topic of sport. You see the growth rates up to 2030 is expected with 18%, whereas the average travel is between 5 and 6. So sports is a big theme combined with longevity and the other trends. And you also see this fading out of the season, what Minister Erso just said. I think we see longer season. We also see that there is a wish to travel a little bit earlier already in May, which is positive for all of us. And then there is a big theme, which the previous speakers have also mentioned, which is a big opportunity, but which is also a risk for many of us, is the topic of AI. Especially the whole search pattern with agentic AI will change radically. What Google so far did with the normal search term, this is expected to change by 2030. That is expected to drop by 50% and will be replaced by agentic AI or AI agents. How do we see that from their tour? How do we operate? And the most important thing for my team and myself is we don't just want to sell holidays. We want to help our customers to live their dreams, to create experiences, and if we do well, we turn that into lasting memories. This is what drives us, and in a world which becomes more and more digital, where we are totally convinced that this is the right way forward. And therefore we have built a strategy which is very detailed. I just show you the highlight. And we have 3 strong pillars built on a strong foundation. The first one, and in particular in our industry, is the passion for the guest. Whatever we do, keep always the customer in the mind. And here you in Turkey, you do brilliantly. I will show that to you in a second. The second and the third pillar are, as a matter of fact, a symbolic combination. It's the profitable growth. We want to grow. We are in a growth industry. We want to outperform the market as we did in the recent years, and we continue to do, but we have to do it profitably, as this is the only driving force to continuously invest into technology, our people, and the product. And whatever we do is based on our foundation, which is tech and touch. This industry has changed completely over the last 25 years. I think every process in the meantime is supported or run by tech and by digital tools. But we produce products for humans, from humans. So whatever we do in the Dare to Group, we will always do it with a human touch to best serve our customers. And I'm very proud that I have in the meantime a fabulous team. We have reorganized ourselves. I think we have now a broader team to reflect the strong growth in some of the areas, but also to add expertise. We have a wonderful CFO with Patrick Lamberts. I think we have, for our very strong Eastern European area with Thierry Jelinek, now new in our executive board, a strong MD. Switzerland, which is a very important growth market also, I think you will benefit from that. We have a wonderful leader with Steffi Schulze-Zurwisch. We have a new joiner whom you might know, the former CEO of Invia has joined us. He will run the German market and bring a lot of tech expertise that we will continue to build our leading edge technology. Ingo will take over the hotel business. Live is responsible for our international markets. And Uli Sperr, last but not least, is responsible for our DMC business and the global hotel contracting together with Joe. And I'm very pleased that our whole global leadership team of the contracting is today present here at the conference. So you see how committed we are. Even our leadership meetings, we do them in Turkey. So on the guest numbers, something which I wanted to show with you is our growth. We are a growth company, and we have clearly outperformed the market in the recent years. You see, after the pandemic, we have delivered substantial growth, 70% as a group, 14% CAGR, so annual growth. And in Turkey, you see it here, we have clearly outperformed that, nearly twice the growth which we had as a group, 127% up, and a CAGR of 25%. These are very strong numbers. Big thank you to you, to our partners, big thanks to my team. This is a joint effort, and we are very, very proud to have delivered these numbers together with you. We have some problems with the technology. We want to become also a tech company, but apparently it's not working for our presentation. I'm sorry for that, but you can maybe read the numbers. What you see here, the most important number is still on the slide. It's the impressive 1.3 million guests, which we will bring this year to Turkey. We are very, very proud, especially if we compare it with what we had still a couple of years ago. Round about 70 to 75% are from the German-speaking markets, primarily Germany, but also Switzerland and Austria. And the quarter is coming from the Eastern European market, but especially there, we have a very strong growth, and we will also push now very strong from Scandinavia to continue to grow massively. What is similar? That's really a shame with our slides. I'm very sorry for that. I couldn't do a dry run this morning. But here, this slide, I actually love it even more, as this slide shows the Net Promoter Score. The Net Promoter Score is an international measure, how you measure customer satisfaction. And you see the ranking of all our destinations. This is our customer feedback. And you see that Turkey is ranking in 6th position, number 2 of the European markets. This is absolutely amazing. You are 3 points up versus last year, which is absolutely stunning. And you know, you are in very good company with the Maldives, and Thailand and those destinations. So I think this speaks for the warm hospitality and friendliness of the Turkish tourism industry, and that's a great, great achievement, and that's important. What is not on that slide, and I will share this number only verbally with you, is basically the point that what we see with the recent cost increases, there is some pressure in the meantime. We know there is hyperinflation, there are all these things, but compared to other destinations, Turkey has become a rather or a similar expensive destination, let's say it that way. And what we see a trend that travel times in Turkey are shortening versus other destinations also around the Mediterranean where they are still going up. So that's maybe something where we have to work together and to change that going forward, as we would like to continue to grow with you in Turkey. I just want to highlight a little bit, as it's important for us, our hotel strategy, and as I know we have so many hotel partners here. We have basically 3 pillars in our strategy. We have a very nice hotel portfolio of 34 hotels, which are primarily around the Baltic coast and in Austria. This is basically our Germany-based and Austrian-based hotel group, the DSHR. A very nice hotel, growing nicely, delivering nice profits. Then we have our Dare Tour hotels with the brands like Sentido, Calimera, our new flagship and lifestyle brand Ananea. I will come to that in a second. And last but not least, we have the Aldiana Club brand with our Aldiana Clubs. You see here our geographic footprint, 120 hotels all over the world. We own some, we lease some, we manage some. The majority is in franchise. We have 7 hotels in Turkey, primarily wonderful Sentido hotel, which are doing very well. Sentido is a 4 to 5 star, very nice, a little bit more relaxed, quieter, more adults oriented, but also for families, working very, very well, getting very good customer feedback. And we have our clearly family-oriented hotel with a lot of activities, the Calimera. Amongst us, I think with the Serra Palace, our best-selling hotel worldwide. A big thank you to our partner to make that possible. Those are our existing hotels. For next year in Turkey, we have some big openings in the pipeline. You see here a newly built hotel in Cedar, this Sentido Serra Resort, 5-star, 390 rooms, really very nice hotel, adults friendly. We have a completely newly refurbished hotel in Belek, the Sentida Luna Vista, 4 stars plus, also very nice hotel, 280 rooms. And last but not least, we will open next year the Sentido Palmeras Lumera in Alanya, very nice hotel, 348 rooms, 5-star plus, a lot of swimmer pool rooms, very nice property, and we are very proud and thanks to our partner to open it. What I wanted to mention to you is, our dear hotel partners, is our new lifestyle brand, the Ananea. This is a very nice hotel, slow glamour, very nice quality, but a tranquility, and it works extremely well. We have started this concept 1.5 years ago. In the meantime, we have 14 hotels in 9 countries. We have 25 new openings in the next 2 to 3 years already in the pipeline. This works extremely well. It's a superb product in our view also for Turkey. Our team is very happy to discuss this opportunity with you, as it is incredibly successful in other markets. We have also a wonderful video on that one, which also shows our new social media approach. I just fear, as the first video didn't work, that this might not work too. Oh, maybe it works.
Maybe feeling alive isn't about doing more. Maybe it's about doing nothing at all. In places that let you slow down, every moment unfolds.
Good. One more.
Maybe it's not just about relaxing. Maybe it's about a different angle. Maybe it's about making memories. Maybe it's about discovering what lies beneath. It's just you being you. Lost in the beauty of places like this. Exploring what feels like another world.
So, I hope you enjoyed this video of our Ananea brand, and there are 3 reasons why I like it so much. First of all, why it displays our brand so well, the Ananea brand, I hope you got a feel. Secondly, as it's one of our flagship hotels, the Ananea Madivaru on the Maldives, which is an absolute superb hotel. Please, if you have the opportunity, go there, you won't regret it. And last but not least, and maybe you got it, I think we invest at the moment a lot in digital technology, into social media marketing techniques, as this is the driver. You have to sell hotels not only via, or holiday trips, not only via brochures. Social media, digital tools become more interactive, and this has been prepared by one of our content creators, and we see tremendous success by using these new marketing materials. So, to sum it up, I think what you see here, we are here, and you have my clear commitment, like the commitment of my team, that we want to work together with you. We want to drive with you the success for Turkey. We want to grow and win together, and we are there to drive sustainable, innovative tourism based on great customer experience, and based, and that's very important for us, based on strong partnerships together with you. And before I close, I want to say thank you, teşekkürler, really from the bottom of my heart, to some persons who have really supported us. First and foremost, I know he had a very important meeting, but Mehmet Ersoy, I think big thank you to him for his support. I would like to thank Hakan. Hakan is our MD of the DMC organization here in Turkey, and his 170 colleagues. Hakan, you all are doing a great job together with our partners. And last but not least, most of you know him. He is half Turk by heart, Joe Saib, I think wonderful colleague. Also, he is the driving force amongst behind our strong growth numbers in Turkey. And obviously, you all in the room, every one of you plays a vital role to drive the success of Turkey. Big thank you also for the long-term and very reliable partnerships. And I would also like, as it's a very important DMC partner, I would like to thank Diana Travel and Burak Tombol. Burak, you must be somewhere in the room. Big thank you what you and your family are doing for us. So, we want to grow and win together. And I heard that I couldn't show the initial video at the beginning, but maybe I can show it to close it. Teşekkürler, thank you Turkey, it has been an honor.
Dankeschön. Kaan Bey alıyorum yine. Tekrar teşekkür ediyoruz Herde bu.